Yeah, dude, I'm Necro, man.
Yeah, I dropped my battle standard for you.
Necro.
Also get next to tank for Den Mother. You can also swap tank role to get even more health.
Yeah, and then use your CDs.
Yeah, like Battle Masters, you're gonna have like a 50k shield, I feel like, if you pop everything.
Assassination rule.
Hey, man, I'm target calling, by the way.
Yeah.
No, I'm target calling.
Rip only.
Get out of here, bum.
I'm just letting y'all know so that way y'all can
Let your
Come on,
healer
boy,
target call.
Unholy.
Alright, so let's lock up.
Unholy bread.
No, lock up the shaman and down the stow druid and then down the holy. You're gonna give him 8 seconds of free spirit cast. Team fight, no good. If they want a team fight, we'll go for it. Once he gets the flag, Miss Weaver, peel off. Go help him.
It's a fucking outlaw rogue. He's gonna bust everyone out of stealth. He's probably gonna try
he's
that
pretty
on.
shit. He's like 27k life, bro.
Yeah, but outlaw rogue is broken. Like, if they come within 30 yards of you, it knocks you out of stealth.
Oh, just remember, Miss Weaver, just peel out after he gets the flag. Go help him out.
Which healer's going with the tank?
If they even want to fight, we'll see. I say we just fuck them up right now. Let's do it. Somebody get Berserker. Got it? Let's fuck them up.
Bouillon.
Sharpening
Sharpening
shaman.
shaman.
Yeah, shaman. Sun on shaman. Cleaving.
Son.
Oh, yeah, stay on him. He's almost down.
Only got 5 people targeting. I'm one of them.
Sharpening shaman. I'm stunned. Resharpening. Stunning.
Hey, man, let's hard swap over there to the disc priest.
That's not a disc priest, it's a holy.
Holy priest, whatever he is.
You're just gonna give him free casting. CC him.
He's coming down the mid. He's got a healer with him.
Sharpening priest. Stunning priest.
He just ran by everyone.
Miss Weaver, did you peel out?
Resto dead. Resto dead. Go warrior.
Are we grabbing flat? No, no one's even over there.
Disarming warrior.
So they just got.
Yeah.
Sharpening
Warrior.
Warrior's down.
Go rat. Wasn't sure if it was a rat or H spell.
Stunning rat.
Red's fine.
Oh, they capped on us.
TK.
Oh my
How did they
God.
cap?
Because I was been telling y'all.
Are they wiping? They should be 2 healers down.
Alright, let's go get the flag now.
It's not all about the team fight. Need to listen to the comms.
Probably just escort.
Yep, apparently we need to.
Get on the resto, druid.
Sharpening resto. Not yet.
All right, get on the priest.
I'm just killing everything.
Get on the warrior.
Sharpening priest.
Yep, a warrior now.
Final verdict feels so good.
Go ahead and hit that shaman. Everybody on the shaman.
We can escort fast. We gotta get ahead because they're probably gonna try to grab flag.
Their tank's dead because I did my job.
Good job.
Good job.
Who's target?
The shaman, the resto shaman.
Sharpening now.
Resto.
Need to hit
Stunning.
a fast cap
Stunning,
before he
stunning.
spawns.
Big damage on Shammy. Should die. Good shit.
Yeah.
He's got
Keeping those rogue in
Big shit
combat.
on
Hey man,
Resto
resto
Druid.
druid. Yeah, resto druid.
No, come with me. Put that ass in. Oh.
Nice.
He's probably gonna go
killed
out ramp.
Killed the rogue. I think we capped here.
Nah, there's a priest up ahead. I'm gonna fucking rock him though. Hold on. Oh, it's in a pally.
Sharpening, you heal, priest heals.
Yeah, he's gonna be coming out ramp.
I'm gonna try to do big shit on him. Yeah. CC and
Oh
priest.
yeah, there you go.
Drop it. Taking off through our graveyard.
Sharpening priest. You're stunned.
Hey, yeah, man, this flag
As
carrier.
soon as I catch him, he's dead.
Swapping
If I can
shaman.
catch him.
Full CDs.
I'm grabbing their berserker.
All right,
Sharpening rest
he's
shaman.
got one healer with him.
Yeah, we can kill if I get in there right now. I got Rogue just being annoying on me though. Someone just got Zerker too.
Hey man, he's on the roof. He's going rooftop. The flag carrier is.
Alright, I'm going up roof right now. Stay alive.
Yeah. They're all in here.
Yeah, they're coming on defense too now.
Kill priest, kill priest.
That guy's healer up here by himself.
Coming up. I'm coming up.
I'm down.
We got somebody escorting.
Where's
why I
Flag?
think I
Where's
was
Flag?
wondering.
Oh, he's in the corner. I'm going straight for Flag.
Guys, their priest is free cast.
Flag.
Sharpen.
It's shaman.
Big shit right now. Ah, fuck.
Sharpening
Yeah, his
shaman.
healer's up.
We CC'd that holy.
Somebody grab it.
He's capping.
Yeah, where's our Drew? Yeah, you fucking kidding me.
That shadow priest is fucking everyone up. He killed with the mind games.
Yeah, see, this is why I fucking hate outlaws.
I'll just do a full escort.
About to hit a blind on the shaman healer.
It's too far away.
Beard. You got mind games on you, Tank. Cyclone. Cyclone.
Tank is roof.
Yep, I'm on it. Greg's dead.
This DK is in my asshole and he won't get out.
Damn it, dude.
Yep, I'm out.
That was funny.
Start with kind of an
I was
overview.
pumping so hard, dude. I was about to kill their FC too.
Yeah. We had
I heard Bamu say something about assholes. Sticking with it. It looked rough. You almost had a clean getaway there if it weren't for that blind. I don't think your team was gonna win anyways. They didn't seem like they were too with it. The like ranked mode for Destiny is on weekends, and I was doing a bunch of it this weekend. And it's like it's fucking rated battlegrounds all over again. I can't get a good win-loss to get into groups, and I can't get into a good group because I don't have good win-loss. So it's just fucking same thing as rated battlegrounds. Are you serious?
Two versions of the Lightning based on battery size. There's going to be a standard range, standard battery size model with about a 230-mile range, and then there's going to be an extended range model with about a 300.
You would think with her marketing strategy, she'd be a lot higher on Twitch. Yeah.
Mile range. Now,
Man,
it should be noted these are Ford's
this
range
hot
estimate
tub
numbers, not the
arrangement that
EPA's, so it could
Twitch has
change. But
got
that's what
going on is actually working in Amaranth's favor, I think. Have you seen? She's pulling like 15K viewers lately. It's nuts. You're aware? I saw that. Everyone's just like, is this the last time? Is this no? He's gonna get unbanned, you chuckle fucks. He's the same as the great Amaranth. He's too big to fail. Oh my god. Did you read through the comments on that race tag post? the one where Twitch added a race tag. Like you can sort streamers by race now. Oh my god. That was what I was. Yeah, that's what I was quoting the comments. Can't wait to filter out all the minorities. Thanks, Twitch. But having a blind playthrough as a tag is offensive. This is perfect for the new porn section. Coming to your preferred tag is going to be even easier. Pornhub should seriously take notes. Soda Poppin' just went live. White and depressed. Jarvis, find me a gay black transsexual. Turn the racism to 60%, homophobia to 80%, and max out the transphobia. It's gamer time. These are comments from that thread. No, like, look, it's the official Twitch Twitter. We'll have tags related to gender, sexual orientation, race, nationality, ability, mental health, and more. Soda Poppin' live, white and depressed.
Okay,
Oh
I'm really busy like trying to fix
comments.
this computer, but I want a link to this fucking thread. I want to read this.
It's in this general channel that you're in. It's the locked one. I can repost it. Yeah. Oh my god, it's so funny. It's amazing. This is the train wreck I've been waiting for. Having a blind playthrough as a tag is offensive, but this is. I love the Jarvis comment. It's gamer time. Can't wait to see Quinn69 tag himself as Jewish and proceed to abuse and make Jewish stereotypical jokes. I feel like even AI could manage Twitch better than the people up there right now. When you become so woke that you in return become the racist. I don't know. No, they're not in yet. If you look at the actual Twitter post, they're upcoming. Only a white cis male viewer here. Watch those not be included. Spin the wheel. Well, no. I mean, they're probably they're gonna have people patrol. They're gonna have race police. Like, you know how they have booba police? They're patrolling for hot tub stream. Yeah. So now people are gonna get paid to be racist at Twitch, just like people are being paid to coom at Twitch. Bro, it's a game streaming website. Why do we need a race tag or a depression tag? I'm lost. As a viewer watching Forzen, can I put a depression tag on myself? My next week is going to be interesting, trying to find specific niche streamers. I want a non-binary, asexual Asian in Russia that's handicapped and depressed doing a hot tub ASMR stream. Solving racism by dividing races, only at Twitch. I'm hyped to use the white devil tag. White devil tag. Oh my god. Somebody posted this video. Hold on.
When me and Brad first met, I didn't think we'd get along.
Somebody
We kind of agree on everything. Your racial identity is the most important thing. Everything should be looked at through the lens of
You don't want to lose your black cloth.
We both have a lot of opinions about people of color, even though we barely know any.
I say colored people, but as long as we're classifying them, we both think minorities are a united group who think the same and act the same.
And vote the same. You don't want to lose your black card. Sorry, I don't know. I just think we should
Roll back discrimination laws so we can hire based on race.
Ask him about interracial.
Hey, tell him what you told me yesterday.
White actors should only do voices for white cartoon characters.
I've been saying that for years. Stick to your own.
Us white people, we have so much
Am I being pranked?
It's a privilege to be white. Ask him about interracial dating.
All I said is that black men who date white women have internalized racism, and white
Not
men who
even
ethnic women are
so.
fetishizing them.
Guys against interracial dating now. Like, am I being pranked? Did Boomer put you up to this?
Ugh, you know that taco place is white-owned?
White people should be making white foods, like Kraft macaroni and cheese, no seasoning, not even salt. It's like he's a mind reader. I mean, I've been pushing for
Shaved heads and country music to wake up.
An improv comedy show exclusively for ethnic people.
Guy segregates comedy on my birthday.
White people need to stop wearing dreadlocks, and they need to stop appropriating black people's music.
Shaved heads and country music, the way God intended.
You know all white people are racist.
I'm listening.
Even if you have a black wife or a black friend group, you're still really racist.
You know, we just kicked a guy out of the organization for having a black girlfriend, but if you can promise me he's still really racist, we'll consider letting him back in. Black people should only shop at black businesses.
Are you watching?
I think white people are the root of all evil.
But what did I tell you, though? If we can narrow that down to a certain group of tiny-hatted white people...
The last line is good. I won't quote it.
Technically, I don't consider Jewish people white.
Neither do I.
Neither do I. All right, time to sort by controversial. A lot of angry suburban children are about to be very upset about this. Oh my god. Wait, how is this racist? Excluding other streamers based on their race is racist. This is fucking funny. No, it's the Twitch. No, it's the official Twitch Twitter. Like, click on the actual Twitter. Like, oh, it's so fucking funny. Like, God. Like, the Jarvis comment. Find me a gay black transsexual. Turn the racism to 60%, homophobia to 80%, and max out the transphobia. It's gamer time. It literally. The gamer word. Oh. Max out the transphobia. Oh my god. Oh. So funny. Like, do we even need to watch streams at this point? Twitch is providing all the content we need themselves. Oh. So fucking funny. Oh, can't wait to filter out all the minorities. Thanks, Twitch. Oh, that's so funny. How much maul do you think there is at, like, on the Twitch team that came up with this idea, just reading these comments? This is a good idea. Fuck you guys. Or the internet, period. They work for a website that's on the internet, but they're not allowed to actually look at the internet. They're only allowed to watch boba streams. Yeah. Yeah. It's even funnier after the blind playthrough thing. Oh my god. It's so funny. Oh, great. Didn't they? Not that desperate. If only Mixer had held out. Like, I feel like this is a prime striking time. Come stream on our platform where you won't be discriminated for your race. No. Why? Yeah, I know Mixer did some. So I've seen like people talk about some of those streamers on live stream fails, but the problem was like those people, those like mid-tier ones you're talking about that they did snipe, that actually went, that like Shroud could recover. Those ones just died. They're just gone now. They don't exist. Like they didn't make a comeback on Twitch like Shroud did. So I don't know. Like they definitely should have. If they were gonna do it, they needed to do more than they did. But I know they did snipe some small viewer streamers, but they just didn't do enough. And it's like, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I watched Trout on some.
What Ford is targeting. Now, the standard range F-150 Lightning has about 430 horsepower and 775 pound-feet of torque, pretty strong numbers, and it can tow around 7,700 pounds. The extended range version has...
Yeah. Yeah, I want a battery-powered weed eater, but like, they're almost as much as my mower was. Like, why? Are they so expensive? I have a gun here in Destiny with a perk on it called Danger Zone. It's not a good gun, but I'm keeping it simply because of that perk. I need to rewatch Archer. I keep quoting that pool ball scene to Brianna. She's not appreciating it. This deuce ain't gonna drop itself.
It's too much for a raid. R10 man, I think. No problem, Abe. You win, homie. Oh, what's up, Ruther?
Still getting fucked up out there. I'm coming. I tried to blow one of them up, but I just got pulled in. Come on, Carp.
What? Did we just become best friends? Yep.
What's up, Master Root?
I'm afraid of you, brothers. Oh shit, balls.
What? Did we just become best friends? Yep.
Oh, did you? Yeah, my viewer RBG stream. Hell yeah, bro.
All here.
How did we guys do?
Yeah, we gotta get everybody.
We definitely
here,
win
get our
some,
heals.
and we definitely lose some too.
We need healers here, definitely.
They only have one.
Oh, really? Damn.
I want.
That's awesome, bro. Well, if you ever want in, let me know, man. We're just helping people hit 1,800 on this guy.
Hello. Hello. What?
Yo, what's up, boys?
Wait,
Let me take a quick dab.
Out. Put it on a bar.
I got the warrior here.
Pumpy.
You got the warrior and oh, you got their whole team up there on the mountain, actually. Be careful, bro.
I got the warrior video.
Yeah.
Oh, Oh, they're chilling on the mountain.
I was gonna open up, but they're all. I looked up and they're all chilling
I'm
on top of
already
the
out,
mountain.
bro. I know. I'm
Yeah,
dead
bro.
too now.
It's crazy.
What are you
bastards.
doing, Abrams? I followed you and died.
Sorry, brother.
Sorry.
That sounds good, bro. I appreciate all the support. Yo, thanks for the follows, everybody. If you did not get in, we'll definitely work you in. I'm probably gonna do another win or two, and then we'll re-roll for some spots.
Oh man, there's a lot of them.
Hell yeah. Immortal, yeah, we could definitely use your help, bro. We're just having a good time, chilling with the bros. That's what it's about.
All right, let's regroup.
Yeah, let's regroup. Venturi, how's that butt feel?
Yeah. I got kidneyed into and then I grew and I couldn't even teleport back.
Jeez. All right, a little quick dab, and then we'll start up.
We need to get our healers here. Where's our healers?
I'm on my way. Just boarded.
Okay. Oh, here's Rec. Rec, run, Rec, run, Rec, run!
Yeah, like I'm here too, but like I ain't a biz and I scare, so.
I got you, Rec. I got you. Go ahead, keep running, keep running.
Gotta be on him.
I'm CCing him. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, mount up when you can and get out of there.
Oh god.
I got
What
you.
am I walking into here? Where are you?
Shitstorm.
Jesus
I
Christ.
brought the shovel.
There's like 50 people out there.
Wow. Are you guys on the ground?
Abrams.
560 horsepower and the same 775 pound-feet, and it can tow 10,000 pounds. Now, all of the Lightning models are going to be the Super Crew body style, so that's the full 4-door crew cab body style, and they all have dual motors, and so they're all going to come standard with all-wheel drive. Now, one very impressive thing with the F-150 Lightning is pricing. Pricing is going to start right around $40,000 for like the base level work truck version, and that is before the federal tax credits or any state and local tax credits for an electric car, and that is pretty impressive. And that actually makes it cheaper than a comparable gas-powered F-150 of the same like work truck ilk. Now, apparently the XLT model, which is obviously more consumer-oriented instead of more commercial-oriented like the base version, that's going to cost more like $53,000, $55,000, which doesn't really hold the same price advantage since a gas-powered XLT F-150 starts around $46,000. Now, also Ford says well-equipped luxury versions of the F-150 Lightning, they're going to cost up to $90,000. So that's a lot of money, but obviously we know how much stuff luxury trucks can get and can have these days, and how much money people are willing to pay for true luxury pickup trucks. And next, now for the cool stuff, and there is a lot of cool stuff with this truck. For one thing, there is a front trunk. Because the F-150 is an electric vehicle, it doesn't need a combustion engine up front taking up all that space, it has a trunk instead. And it's a power-operated trunk mechanism, so you push a button and it like automatically rises up and it reveals this rather large trunk. A lot of cargo capacity. Ford says big enough for 2 golf bags in the front trunk of an F-150. And this is actually a pretty big deal because one big complaint of pickup truck owners is you have an exposed bed in your truck, you don't really have anywhere to put anything or else you risk it kind of getting stolen or vandalized or rained on or whatever. Well, now you have the best of both worlds. You have a bed where you can put stuff, haul stuff around, and you have have a front trunk where you can stick stuff if you want to kind of keep it private, keep it out of the way. So you have like a trunk from a sedan and a bed from a pickup truck, and that is a pretty cool feature. A couple other cool things. One is the big touchscreen. The F-150 Lightning will offer this massive touchscreen, just like the Ford Mustang Mach-E, and also like Tesla and other brands that are sort of gravitating towards these big screens. Lightning will also come with Blue Cruise, which apparently is what Ford is calling it. It's kind of hands-off driver assist system, sort of like Cadillac Super Cruise, Tesla Autopilot, and similar things from other brands. In this car, it's called Blue Cruise, and the F-150 Lightning will have it. Next up, performance. Ford says 0 to 60 with the extended battery in the mid 4-second range. So this will be the quickest F-150 ever made. Now, I have to admit, when I saw Ford was reviving the Lightning name, but they were bringing it back for an electric truck, I was kind of disappointed. I kind of thought, oh, they're this performance name that they've had before, they're going to ruin it and just make it an electric car. Well, actually, it's an electric truck and a performance truck, so they haven't really screwed up the name, and that's kind of a cool thing. A few other items to note, then I'll get to my take, I promise. Charging. Ford doesn't have a dedicated like national charging network like Tesla does. Instead, they've sort of cobbled together like various public chargers that support their vehicles, and they've put them into a smartphone app called the Ford Pass app. It's not quite as ideal as the Tesla situation, but it's a start. Now, at home, you can recharge the F-150. Ford says with a 240 volt. You can recharge it at about 14 miles per hour, which means it'll take about 20 hours to recharge the extended range model with the 300-mile range. Or, check this out, you can install at your house, your workplace, your job site, whatever. Ford is offering an 80-amp Charge Station Pro, which is optional for the standard range truck, but standard on the extended range truck, and that'll charge the truck in 8 hours. And if there's a power outage, it can actually take power from the truck, from the battery where it's stored, take it out of the truck and send it back into your home where it has enough power to power your home for at least a few days, depending on your energy usage, and that is a pretty cool feature. And speaking of powering stuff, there are also power outlets all over the F-150 Lightning that you can use to power stuff when you're like out in the field, on a job site, whatever. You need to plug in a power tool, you don't have a handy plug, you don't have to run an extension cord from God knows where, you can just plug it into your truck. And there's a lot of other stuff you can plug in, an air compressor if you go off-roading, or a laptop while you're waiting for your kid's soccer soccer practice to finish, you want to get some work done, whatever. You can do that all using this truck, and that is standard. You don't have to get the Charge Station Pro to do that. You just plug stuff into this truck. So pretty cool stuff. So what do I think of the F-150 Lightning? I think there are some serious benefits to this truck, and there are also a few little drawbacks I noticed when I was kind of perusing everything, which I will touch on. But the biggest benefit is obvious. It seems to be an affordable electric pickup truck that brings electric power to a truck without really sacrificing a lot, and that is pretty impressive. With an electric vehicle, obviously, you generally sacrifice the ability to just be driving along, fill up at a fuel station, 5 minutes, and then be back on your way. But obviously, that's true of this truck, but it's also true of all electric vehicles, so it's not like a specific demerit here. And other sacrifices seem relatively minimal. You can tow up to 10,000 pounds. You can do 0 to 60 in like 4.5 seconds. I mean, it's capable and it's fast. And it's relatively affordable, and those are all pretty impressive things. Plus standard all-wheel drive. I mean, it has basically everything you might want. And truthfully, on that level, I think that this is a fantastic idea. Tesla claims that its upcoming Cybertruck will start from $40,000 and go on sale this year. But most experts are starting to believe that that launch is going to be delayed till next year. And Tesla seems to prioritize releasing the top-end versions of its vehicles before the low-end models, and sometimes either not releasing or just canceling the low-end models outright completely. The top-end Cybertruck starts around $70,000. Now, another electric truck competitor is Rivian, which is coming out with their pickup soon. That also looks very cool. They have promised for years that that truck would be out next month, June of 2021. Doesn't look like that's actually going to happen. Some people are now saying early 22, and again, $70,000 base price. And then the other electric truck, of course, coming out is the new GMC Hummer EV, the crazy Hummer electric truck, which looks awesome, fantastic, incredibly amazing, but starting price of over $100,000. They will be coming out with cheaper versions, but not for years. And even then, the cheapest version is like 80 grand for a base model. So you got Tesla at like 70, 60 grand, you got Rivian at 70, you got Hummer at 80 grand in a few years. Meanwhile, here's Ford with a $40,000 electric truck. And Ford says they're going to be out in about a year, spring of next year, and it's really impressive, bringing the electric truck to like regular civilians, not just rich people who are looking for a lifestyle toy. And that was always my big complaint about the Cybertruck. It's like a lifestyle vehicle for wealthy people. The F-150 Lightning seems like a carefully thought out like truck that truck people can actually use and that truck people and businesses can actually afford, and that's a pretty good thing. With that said, I do want to touch on a drawback here. Ford says the base price of the base model F-150 Lightning will be 40 grand, which is great. It really is. It's truly impressive. But it seems the XLT model is going to be in the mid $50,000 range. And like I said, the value proposition doesn't really quite line up there as well. A gas-powered XLT model is like $45,500 to start. Even the F-150 hybrid XLT is like $50,000 to start. So this thing is going to be mid-50s. That's a lot more money. Now, the mid-50s number is before the EV tax credits. So right now, Ford still has EV tax credits left from the federal government, so you can take $7,500 off that mid-$50,000 price. But Ford's $7,500 tax credits will surely run out soon, just like Tesla's already have. Ford is selling a lot of electric vehicles now, and it's likely that those are gonna start running out. So at that point, the tax credit would be whatever your state is offering, which is usually fairly minimal. But either way, it does seem like a base F-150 Lightning is a bargain, but I do want to point people to the fact that the mid-trim models are not quite the like undercutting in price bargain that the base model seems to be. So it's not like there's going to be some revolution where you can get an electric truck for actually less money than a gas-powered truck. It seems like it's going to carry a little bit of a premium, at least in terms of trim levels that virtually all people are actually going to be buying. Now also, one other drawback worth mentioning, not unique at all to the F-150 Lightning, but capabilities of this truck will decrease substantially if you use the Lightning for truck stuff. So the extended range model can tow 10,000 pounds. It's pretty impressive, but what do you think towing 10,000 pounds will do for the range? 300 miles, you got an additional 10,000 pounds on there. It probably will suffer greatly. And pulling up to a charging station when you're towing a boat, that's not really an ideal situation. A lot of charging stations are just a single parking space. Some places it's not going to be even feasible to charge the truck while you're towing. So that's just something to keep in mind. Capabilities will diminish the truck's range and that sort of thing. Also true of all electric vehicles, of course. But I don't want to take away too much from this truck because those things, the price and the depleted range of towing, those are two things that all EV trucks will face. But this seems like a really compelling EV truck. It doesn't seem to have any specific drawbacks on its own, really. And there's some fantastic innovation here. There's some cool stuff. I think the front trunk is a brilliant idea that solves the age-old truck problem of like having your stuff exposed in your bed for theft or vandalism or rain or whatever. Well, now you have a trunk where you can cover it up. And I think the home charger that can add power back to your house in a power outage is a really good idea. That's also pretty impressive. The giant center screen, that's a great innovation. I've used that screen in the Mustang Mach-E, which I've already reviewed, and it works great. Very intuitive, easy to use, simple. You know, it's similar to a smartphone, but just bigger and easier and better, and that's another great thing to see in a pickup truck. Truthfully, overall, the F-150 Lightning seems like, at least on paper, the most reasonable and widely appealing electric truck that's been announced yet. The Rivian, the Cybertruck, the Hummer EV, they all look awesome. Well, the Cybertruck doesn't look awesome, but its specs and capabilities are awesome. All these trucks seem pretty cool. But they are clearly going after more of a lifestyle pickup truck owner market. There are a lot of lifestyle pickup owners out there, I will grant you. But Ford is betting big on the fact that there are regular people out there who want the capabilities of a truck but can use electric power as well, can make it work or think that it's actually a big benefit. Actual truck people, basically, not the lifestyle crowd to bring them sales. And by doing this, they're also not competing. Those three trucks are all going after the same segment of lifestyle buyers. Here's Ford going after a much larger segment of traditional truck buyers. The question is whether you can get them on board with electric. But it's a very interesting market position, and I think it could pay off for them if it's marketed properly and if the benefits of electric are made clear. So overall, I have to say, this is a pretty big step in the car industry. In fact, I think this is a big step forward for electric vehicles in general. You know, people in the middle of the country, your traditional truck stoppers, they don't think much of electric vehicles when a company from California comes out with a futuristically styled car with gull-wing doors and a giant screen. You know, people in Arkansas and Nebraska, that, generally speaking, are not. They're driving trucks. You know, that's not something that really hits their radar. But when Ford comes out with an electric F-150 and it has all these capabilities, then suddenly this is going to start making these people think, well, now EVs aren't just some nebulous concept that people are doing in California and on the coast. EVs are, they're coming to my backyard. This is a Ford F-150 that's electric. And I think we might look back on this and see it as something of a turning point in the electric car industry. And you know, it's kind of funny that the Mustang Mach-E has gotten all the electric vehicle press in the last few months. But the Ford Lightning is probably the more important electric vehicle. You know, the Mustang is always the cool idea, and it's fast, and it's fun, and it's cool to write about and take pictures of. It gets all the glamour of the press. But the F-150 is where the sales are. You know, the Mach-E gets the headlines, but the F-150 gets the sales. And if Ford can convince truck shoppers to go electric, I think you're seeing the beginning of a new revolution of electric vehicles, especially at this price point, especially given what this truck is, not some lifestyle vehicle. So there you go, the F-150 Lightning. Very excited to see it on the market about a year from now. Very, very excited to review it, of course, and frankly, just generally impressed with it. A lot of cool stuff, a lot of truck stuff, decent pricing, and I'm curious to see how truck people respond when confronted with the idea of a true electric pickup truck. The F-150 Lightning.
Darkness and despair.
We love when you guys share your cars with us, and over the years, we've discovered that a lot of you guys have really cool cars, and a lot of you guys have really weird cars. And that's what we're focusing on today. I'm joined by one of my best friends in the whole world, Mr. Bruce Green. I'm James, and
this is the D-List.
Big thanks to car insurance comparison site The Zebra for sponsoring this episode.
The Zebra makes the overly complicated process of finding car insurance simpler, faster, and hassle-free. To prove it, I asked Job and James to find the best policy for me.
Yeah, hi. What's the lowest you'll go? I'm looking for like the best price. Oh, hang on a sec.
Job is using the old school traditional way of finding insurance. He's calling every policy provider at once. Looks like a hassle. But over here, I asked James to use the Zebra, the nation's leading car insurance comparison site with one simple goal: simplify insurance.
Yeah, I finished before you even walked that far.
What?
Yeah, man, the Zebra only takes a couple minutes to find the best coverage. The Zebra compares over 100 car insurance companies, including all of the major providers.
Hey, Nolan, I found somebody to save you $100.
$100, dude? The average Zebra user saves over $440 a year, bro.
$440? That's a ton of money.
Yeah, but it's not just about the cheapest coverage, Nolan. It's about the right coverage.
Nolan, they want your phone number. Can you come put it in?
With the Zebra, you don't even need to enter your phone number, so you know you're not going to get a bunch of spam calls. The Zebra has zero stake in which policy you choose.
Hello? Yeah, they can save you $20 every 2 years.
So all you got to do is head on over to thezebra.com/DList to find the right coverage for you today.
Wow, the Zebra really did make it easy. Thanks, James.
No problemo, muchacho. Nolan, my phone. Nolan, my phone. I don't have any friends anyway. Bruce, thanks for joining me. I don't know if you guys remember, but Bruce hosted a couple episodes of Up to Speed a few years ago when I was dying.
Man, I'm so glad you made it. I'm so glad you made it.
Bruce, what is your experience with cars? I think you're more known in like the gaming world.
I am, yeah. No, it's true. My dad took me to the LA Auto Show when I was 5 and subsequently made me fall in love with cars.
You have a pretty cool daily driver, don't you?
I do. I have the Dodge Demon, but I only put about 500 miles on it because of the pandemic. So I just sat in my garage, which was really sad.
You guys submitted a bunch of your weirder automobiles. All right, we're gonna take a look at them, we're gonna talk about them a little bit, and we're gonna determine what kind of weird they are. Is it dangerous weird? Is it cool weird? And then at the end, you guys can hop down in the comments and vote on your favorite weird car, and that person will get $500. So without further ado, okay, first up we got
Brand Dupler?
Brand Dupler!
That's a cool name.
Hell yeah, dude. Brand Dupler's 1979 Cadillac Fleetwood pickup truck.
Wow!
Yeah, this thing,
Look at this!
Looks like Dracula.
Howdy ho. What are you up to?
Trying to figure out what stats I need for master weapon.
Well, I'm gonna do the event or the activity, because if I do it, I think 4 more times, I'll be able to try for another god roll armor.
Probably join you in a bit, but
That's fine. I know how that is. I love tinkering with that kind of thing.
Only the finest. Your patronage is
Serge, do you know how to get anarchy these days?
You have to do the raid to get Spoils of Conquest, and then you just buy it from the. Buy it from the exotic ball. Do you have Rat King on?
I might.
If you do, we should work on the catalyst at some point. Because you need teammates to get kills with them.
I'll see if I have it in a bit. I remember having the quest. I don't remember if I finished it. I probably did. I was always under the habit of not doing quests for exotics that I didn't really want.
May I tempt you with my wares? Remember,
drive. Yeah, really. This is like you're taking it to the hoot. Andy.
Yeah,
I love
for
it.
sure. But it's a little class. Got a little class.
It does. It does.
We got a quote here from Brand. Why
Okay.
don't you give us your best Brand impression?
All right, the way I imagine Brand speaking, and this is not a yokel accent. Well, it is a Cadillac step-side pickup truck from the 70s, and it's a convertible.
And it's got a removable chop top.
Does it really? Oh yeah, it does. That's
So it's
amazing.
chopped, which makes it look even more Dracula-esque.
That is so cool.
So, what kind of weird is this truck?
Let's call it vampire weird.
Yeah, it's like goth weird.
It's definitely, yeah, goth weird is a good one.
So this is not a project car.
Okay.
This is George's Nissan POW.
POW, that's a cool name. It's not P-O-W, it's P-A-O.
Yeah.
What does it mean?
POW is a Chinese word describing a type of house used by nomads in Mongolia. In the 90s, Nissan made a few.
Did you call it Nissan?
Yeah, that's how the Australians say it. So
But you're not Australian.
No, I'm
California.
from Kentucky.
Oh, yeah, right.
Which is the Australia of America.
I don't disagree with you there.
Nissan made a number of these retro-styled cars. They're part of a thing called Pike cars.
Okay.
And they took inspiration, obviously, from the Mini Cooper and the Citroen 2CV.
I think it's toy weird. Each one of those looks like little cars that I would have bought when I was a kid.
It's Tokyo Disney weird. Oh, this one's rad. This is an LS2 swapped 2005 Porsche Cayenne. It's rear-wheel drive.
Okay. What happened to the headlights?
That's for air intake. No, I think it's a project. I think it's a kind of a working project.
Okay, all right.
And the coolest part about it is it's got an angle kit so you can drift it. Like, who is this dude?
This is Vasily. Everyone knows. There goes Vasily. And he's like scooting along Main Street.
Yeah, he's got to pick his kids up from soccer practice and get there in style.
I think this is Formula B.
Oh, yeah.
Daddy weird. Nice job, Mac.
I love that they made this car. This is Tomas's Nissan Pulsar NX Sportback.
Wait, is it Thomas? You called him Tomas, but I'll call him Thomas.
I assume it's Tomas. So in the late 80s, Japanese companies faced restrictions on how many cars that they could export to America.
Oh, interesting.
So this is like the reason that we have Lexus.
So they made another brand so they could export.
Yeah,
that
they made
brand.
another brand and made them more expensive, so the profit margin was bigger.
Right.
Another response was Nissan made a modular coupe called the Pulsar with interchanging roof options depending on the customer's needs.
Whoa!
Yeah. This is like car culture and like nerd culture.
I had this toy. Remember Mask, the television show?
Yeah.
I had this toy where you could pull that roof off of it, and you could turn the car into. It was like you could turn it into a little hatchback. Or you could put the roof on it, and then it was like a cool sports car.
And that's exactly why I like this, because it's a car, but it feels like a Gundam.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Like it feels like a Gundam model.
This looks like it could travel through time.
Exactly.
It looks like the not as cool of a version of a DeLorean. Definitely.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call this Marty McFly. That's what it looks like to me.
Another car that has no business drifting.
But is?
Okay, all
right.
This is Robert's.
All right, okay.
2013 Jeep Wrangler. Now, I know you've never met Robert.
But I can do the voice.
Okay,
I can do the voice. Definitely just went the opposite route for any Jeep. It's a supercharged V6 lowered with small tires. With a hydraulic handbrake, quickly steering wheel, and a welded differential.
So he's like French and Russian.
I can do them all together, James.
This thing just looks like a freaking hoot.
Is he rescuing people with this? Is
I
that what he's
hope so.
doing?
If he's not, then he is wasting a resource.
I would agree, yeah. I'm gonna call it rescue weird.
Yeah, rescue weird.
Hopefully he's doing something really admirable.
Next up, we have Vincent's Volvo 940. All right, this is a homemade pickup truck.
What does it pick up?
It picks up Vincent's friends. So he lives in Sweden, and he's 15 years old. And a lot of people will make these homemade two-seater pickup trucks and then modify them so they can't go faster than 20 miles an hour.
Why?
Because then it's technically a tractor.
It isn't made into a pickup, which is pretty common here in Sweden, as 15-year-olds can drive them because of laws and stuff.
Your Honor, this man belongs in jail because of all the laws and stuff.
I rule in favor of Vincent. Gene is weird.
Yeah.
Gene is weird.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Gene is weird. This is from our Discord. To learn more about getting access to that and our underground program, click the join button below, or I'll put a link in the description.
Everybody's got really cool names that watch this show.
McBeanie! Give me your bags when you're done, McBeanie. You're off the force!
McBeanie's squad card is an Isuzu Via Cross, which I think is like a hidden gem. That I think they're like...
You don't see them very often.
No, and apparently they're super capable off-road.
This looks like a concept car from Cyberpunk.
For sure.
Like, this looks like, and this car came out 20 years ago or whatever, but it definitely looks like
Cyberpunk weird?
Yeah, this is Cyberpunk.
Like Blade Runner weird.
Yeah.
This is the most ironic car. This is Joseph's 1984 Pontiac Trans Am. It was an official DARE car.
They had official DARE cars?
Oh yeah, dude.
I was part of the DARE program or whatever. I mean, I had to go through.
You didn't get your car?
I never saw the official.
You're the Firebird, dude. It used to be huge. When Bruce and I were kids, it was like a huge thing.
Big deal.
A police officer would come to your class, tell you all about drugs, and then at the end he'd be like, but don't do them.
It's exactly right.
This is what this one looks like and how much it should cost.
they give you all the slang terms. It sounded really cool.
Yeah, Joseph has a really, perfect quote to sum this up. This is, again, the most ironic car ever.
It was a police DARE car seized from a drug dealer.
Joseph's cool for driving this car, hilarious for driving this car. The drug dealer that drove this DARE car
cooler.
is way cooler.
Way cooler. Is this all right to buy drugs from this car? You'd be like, yeah, it's great. That's the joke. Nobody suspects a thing. Yeah. I'm gonna call it cocaine weird.
Yeah, it's cocaine weird. It's like cocaine weird, like starting a business at 5 a.m. with your best buddy.
You won't find lists like this at the grocery store.
This is Burns NSU R080. These are cool because I think it was the first production car to have a rotary engine.
Oh.
Before Mazda.
Oh, wow.
It was made by a West German company called NSU. It was early on in rotary development, and it was just unreliable and ultimately killed the car.
I want to know Burns' experience with the rotary engine and if he has had to disassemble and reassemble. If you have, Burn, then I'm going to call this smart weird. But if you haven't, then I'm going to call it dumb weird.
This is Thaddeus's 2006 Toyota Prius.
It's just a Prius, right?
But see that one?
That's right, a normal Prius.
No bullhorn.
Got it.
Noted.
Understand.
Okay. Then next to it is Thaddeus's Prius,
Which has the bullhorn.
which has bullhorns on it.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Is that it? That's all.
What do you mean? Is that it? Okay. Dude.
Okay, I know. Explain it again because I'm missing it. I'm sorry, I don't understand the concept.
All right. Right here. That's a regular.
Got it? Yeah.
And over here we got Thaddeus.
Okay, right. Yeah. With the bullhorn.
Yes!
Oh, yeah, bullhorns, man.
Yeah, it is.
Wow, Texas weird. I love it. I love it. That's great job.
Oh, this one's cool. This is a Mauricio's. Are you guys making your names up? This is his Ford Focus STH. So we're all familiar with the Ford Focus ST. It's like the sporty Focus. It's got a turbocharged 4-cylinder. Very fun front-wheel drive car. Ford partnered with Hertz.
The rental company?
Yeah. So Ford actually has a pretty decent history of making what they call rentable race cars.
Really?
Hertz. Yeah.
I didn't know that. Wow.
But this one, it was only released in the Netherlands, and it was a manual, and they say that the fact that it was manual was the reason that they never released it over here. It's basically a regular ST, it just has really cool paint, some gold wheels, and it comes with the optional Recaros. And you can rent it for 90 euros a day.
This is a rentable weird.
Yeah, rentable weird. Hey kid, you want to rent some weird? This is Justin's 1988 Chrysler New Yorker.
Okay.
It looks like a Homer Simpson car.
It does. I had a 1985 Chrysler LeBaron station wagon.
Yeah.
That looked just like this, but it was the station wagon version. It was the fake Woody. And that car was a piece of like, it was terrible.
They're not good.
It was a terrible car, so I can't wait to see what Justin did with it.
Yeah, you might notice that Justin is wearing a helmet.
Right? It looks like he might race this car, possibly.
And that's because it has a 2.4 liter SRT swap. Turbo 4-cylinder from a Dodge Neon SRT from the early 2000s. It made 230 horsepower and is like really well known for being beefy and like you can just like crank the boost and make these boys fast. They sound awesome. They're impossible to find now because everyone just blew them up. The crazy engine swap just totally flipped this car for me. Like it's really cool. It was sort of a grandma thing, not even sort of. It was totally a grandma car. Yeah. And now it's a hilarious race car.
This is not grandma weird.
This
did a
is
great job.
not your
grandma's
grandma. Not a lot of information about this car other than what we can see.
All right.
This is Kelvin's 1980 Toyota pickup.
Nice, cool. Is that a surfboard? No, that's a spoiler. Yeah. It looks like that's a surfboard. It looks like a surfboard on the back.
Huge.
Truck has unconventional doors and some custom arrows.
Yeah, I like how he describes these doors as unconventional.
Those aren't doors, man.
Those are bars.
Do you think they swing out?
I think so, or else he wouldn't call them doors.
If they don't swing out, they're not doors.
Yeah. So clarify, Kelvin. We need answers.
It looks like it's a work truck too, right? He's got a work rack on
He's got
one.
the rack on there. It looks kind of like the car from Arrested Development.
Oh yeah, the stair car.
Yeah.
This is hard working surfer weird.
Hard working surfer weird. It's got super seats in it too. We're down to our last car. Speaking of hard workers, this is Sawyer's Toyota Camrino.
But is it a joke though to Sawyer? That's the question.
I can't imagine that it's not.
Sawyer may take this completely seriously and drive it around town, and everybody looks at him and he goes, "What? This is my car. This is a Camrino."
Stop laughing, okay? No, it's not fun. It's not a fun car.
I use this for work.
He says, it's kind of like a Toyota Camry, but you can fit 12 bikes, a snowmobile, 8 kayaks, 16 4x8 sheets of plywood, 9 cases of beer, and 1 other friend.
That is a party and a half. That is a hell of a weekend. I love the paint job.
What was he doing? What was that? Why? What is that?
Probably mathematical.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
The geometric shapes, and we just don't get it.
You don't get it.
Yeah.
This car is the future. We're gonna call it El Camrino weird.
Yeah. El Camrino weird for sure. Right now we got every single car on screen. Go ahead and jump down in the comments and vote for your favorite. Is it the coolest? Is it the weirdest? The person who gets the most votes will receive $500 from Donut.
That's right.
For your commitment to making weird cars. And Bruce, if people want to see more of your awesome sense of humor and charm, where can they find you?
In long form on Twitch. I'm usually streaming 8 hours a day or something.
Wow.
Just my name on Twitch, twitch.tv/BruceGreen.
If you're not already subscribed to Donut and you like this video, you want to see more, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button so we know we're doing a good job. Just hit the like button, just hit the like button. I love you.
We got a Honda Civic!
Yes, we did. It arrived as a roller with half of its guts on a pallet. It probably should have just gone straight
In the bin!
But no, we hatched a plan to see just how much work it would be to bring this forgotten driveway ornament back to life and get it back onto the road. Unfinished projects like this often are cheap and, as we discovered, often missing lots of stuff. It's kind of like buying a box of Lego, only there's no instructions and half the bits have been eaten by your dog. So we jumped on the internet and bought a bunch of stock replacement and aftermarket parts and got to work piecing this junk back together. There were lots of surprises along the way, mostly bad ones where stuff was missing or it just didn't fit. It tested our patience and our sleep patterns as we brought this whole rebuild to you, full disrespected nose with the good, the bad and the ugly all included. Civics cop a lot of flack on the internet for being too small, too slow, too ugly, too front-wheel drive. But we weren't going to let that stop us. So, two mates, a smattering of mechanical ability between them, and a box full of tools, that's where we landed. And the truth is, it took a lot longer than we thought. And slowly, the wins came. We got suspension and brakes back in, we gave the engine a full refresh, a new clutch, a new wiring loom and Haltech ECU to run the show, plus some tasty upgrades like e-throttle, a skunk manifold headers exhaust, a whale penis intake and a front end facelift. Could we have bought a stock Civic off the internet that's basically the same as what we ended up with? Yeah, maybe, but for 3 times the price and no experience or knowledge to show for it. This Civic fought back, but eventually we got the key turned and the engine fired back into life after sitting around for years. With it running, we went to the dyno, and after fixing some VTEC-yo issues, it spun up 77 kilowatts, which is not world-beating by any means, but the car starts, runs and drives reliably, and now that it does, we can fine-tune it for the full Honda experience.
After the dyno, it was time for the Civic to come home with me, and Marty assumed it would be crushed. I often ask myself throughout this build, why does Marty love this car so much? And I soon came to the realization that I don't think I'll ever get it. But I also don't need to. Everyone has different values and sees the world through their own lens. But when there's people around you that you love and care about, you don't always have to understand them. You don't even have to agree with them. You just have to respect how they feel. And then, if you can, you support them with everything you've got. Because ultimately, this respect and support is what brings us all together, even when we have our differences. And that's what this build was all about.
We tried all there is to try. I'm not gonna let you fall aside. Let me hold you. I won't let anybody hurt you.
This project was meant to be a 2-day build. Get the engine in and call it done. Instead, it turned into a 2-month Honda extravaganza to bring this Civic back to its former glory. Why? Because this guy refused to throw the whole car in the bin, and I'm glad that he didn't, because I'm really proud of how far it's come.
We tried to outrun the night with sleepy eyes on highways. Hold on tight. We need to go a little faster, a little faster. So many miles. The city lights fade as I drive. I place my hands on your face. Breathe we need to go a little faster, a little faster. We need to go a little faster, a little faster.
You still doing override?
dude. It's loud.
Yeah, but I'm in
There it is.
Trying.
I wouldn't call it fast, but it works.
But is it fun, Mark?
Yeah, it's awesome.
How
dude.
many miles an hour are we going?
Oh, I'm just glad that we finally got there. It feels planted. It feels good.
really good, actually.
Yeah. Feels like why people like Civics, right?
And you don't need another super fast car anyway. You got super games, you got your... It's good to have more fast cars. You always need more fast cars, but this is just a mad little car.
Yeah, it is.
You can take to the track on the weekend, have some fun.
That's right. It looks so good.
Well, I didn't mind the orange, but once the car was like multiple colours anyway because of the face, it had to be painted anyway.
Dude, it's as iconic as Subaru WRC Blue.
Yes.
I reckon.
Yeah.
This yellow and the Civic red.
Let's go, mate. Let's go. Yes!
Oh, the Booba! The VTEC, listen to it. Ah! Listen to it sing, dude.
So good. So good.
We have lots of time to listen to it sing. Nah, it's great, man. Oh, it sticks really well. Super flat. Love it, man.
It sounds fantastic.
It sounds good.
Does it feel fun?
It just feels really fun. Yep. It's that very typical sort of like small car that just handles great. Yeah, it's so planted, far out. Wow.
Well, it was a lot more work than either of us expected.
Yes, it was.
Thank you everybody that hung out and watched the build. A few more things to talk about, Martin, and a few exciting things to reveal to the people there. So why don't we head back to the shed?
Yeah, dude. All the VTEC.
Wow.
All the lag, none of the boost, all the good times.
Good job, man. Thank you for
Thanks,
taking us
man.
along for the ride.
Dude, that's such a treat. I honestly thought you were going to throw it off a cliff.
Well, you know, it was 50-50 for a minute there.
Threw it into a paint shop. It looks fantastic.
Without getting too philosophical, all the best journeys in life often start with a flick of a marketplace or a Craigslist or a Gumtree or an eBay, and you end up with this. Because you buy some sort of cheap nugget, you think, this will be so much fun. I'll smash this back together. It can't be that hard. It'll only take 2 days. Everything's there. Ask the seller, hey man, is everything there? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. It's all in boxes. It'll be sweet. Oh, no, it's not.
But you know what, Martin? I feel like we had to complete the circle of civicness. It was 10 years ago that we painted a Civic outside under a tree. We made a roll cage out of PVC. I mean, I think this was kind of taken where it needed to go. Yes, it took a bit longer, but your enthusiasm drove it, man. You were the steam train, the steam engine of Civic enthusiasm.
I was not prepared to let this unfinished project remain unfinished. And as we've learned, and maybe you've learned if you've come along for this entire very long series, is that it's heaps of work. It's heaps of work, heaps of time. You've got to invest some money into it. There's some shortcuts here and there and some stuff you can do to make it like easier. But generally, fixing an unfinished project may be more work than just buying one. But that's the whole part of it.
And would probably cost more as well, particularly once you kind of look at interior, which is not done yet, paint and stuff like that. The other thing that's important to remember is that your car is going to take this much amount of effort and work to get it going, whether it's an old Nugget or whether it's a newer car, whether it's a Rexy or a BRZ or whatever. The difference is newer cars that people are just flash tuning. And I think this is actually a bit old school now, you know, kind of modifying cars in that way.
What's surprising about this old school car is stuff is now hard to find for these cars and expensive. Little spares that you would think cost $5, you go to a wreck and they're like $265 for it's just, it blows my mind. And I don't actually like yellow cars very much. This car in yellow I think looks awesome. I also think that when that car was originally orange when it was first painted, it probably also looks pretty awesome, but time had not been kind to that paint job, so now we have this.
Yeah, and look, and by the time it's multiple colours, may as well make it right anyway. Now, to celebrate the completion, and by completion, I mean it's all together and actually works and runs, we have something very, very special, which is, look at this, Martin. This is our limited edition in the bin Civic poster. These are strictly limited. We're going to have these for about a week, and we will individually sign your order and ship them anywhere in the world. Awesome original artwork that we've commissioned by Jestami, who's this awesome artist who has done this, and we will ship that anywhere in the world, and we will individually sign your order. So if you've been hanging on these videos and watching them, then that is a special little something for you. So
do you love Civics?
Links for that below.
Do you love Civics? Don't answer that. I'm still a little bit on the fence, but I have very much enjoyed working on this era of car. It's been a lot of fun, and it's always interesting learning something new.
Well, there it is, everybody. Still a bit more to do, but it's basically done. We're calling it done.
It drives, it works. You can drive it around.
Thank you very much for everybody who followed along this series. And then next up, Martin, something different.
Something different and not disrespected. No more disrespected no's.
Oh, we're getting back to respected no's, aren't we?
We'll respect your nose, always with utmost respect.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
Let's go.
See you soon. Welcome to another episode of Disrespected Evo, where there's no music and there's no editing. Smart ass.
Okay, join my group.
Join just a second. I'm going to open a few engrams. What the hell?
Oh, I have 9 minutes to finish this void calibration quest.
Join it yet?
Let's go!
Wait, isn't that just like a regular bound?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. We came to slam the scene. Get your booty shaking like a tambourine. Come on. Hey. We came to slam the scene. Get your booty shaking like a tambourine. Let's go. Hey. It's just my mans and me. Get your booty shaking like a tambourine. Hey, yo, we rapping for the damn regime. Quick to get your booty shaking like a tambourine. Yeah, Mark in the Max, steady crushing. Beats they bang with mad percussion. Fill it up, ayy, rapper scared to face mine. Got your ass dropping low, something like a bass line. Rattle like the 808, all through the speaker system. Turn them up another level, people best believe the vision. 2020 on to 2021, job of improvising off the tongue. We gon' get it done on the clean mic. All of my lyrics, they be the mean type. Y'all know we out here living this mean life, doing it. Top position, we stay pursuing it. Coming on top of the bars, we be the most true in this, yeah. No facade, I simply let my flow spray. Glass of ice water in the OJ. Brunch vibes all up in the fullest effect. Nod your head but stay controlling your neck, cause I might break it. My mic sacred, homie, like an artifact. Granite countertop, like the hardest raps. We breaking down them ancient codes. My vocals smooth like a rose. Hold up.
Harry Mack.
Mark Rebier.
What's up, baby?
Chilling, baby. Happy to be here.
Hey, I'm good, man. I'm good. We're coming at you live from downtown Manhattan.
Yes, sir.
The place to be always and forever.
Does Charge with Light have a time limit?
Big thanks to Harry Mack for
No,
coming over all the way from
you
LA.
only lose it if you.
My pleasure, bro.
You only lose it if
Happy
you.
to have you, my friend. Hi, Internet. How you doing? Good to see you.
What's up, Internet?
I'm here with the master freestyler, possibly the best in the goddamn game.
Oh, come on.
Sitting right here on the couch, Harold Bartholomew Mack.
It is I.
Yeah.
It is I.
Coming at you live. I said I'm skipping down the street, bitch. My happiness is out of control. I'm skipping down the damn street, bitch. I said my happiness is out of control. I'm skipping down the damn street, bitch. Yeah. I said my happiness is out of control. Take it.
Yeah, I'm skipping down the street feeling mad happy. They said, can I get a pound? Bro, gladly. I'll throw you a pound and a handshake. Skipping on the sidewalk, I might just make the land shake. Yeah, no, I'm skipping up high. Ain't nobody out there crushing my vibe. Yeah, I said I'm smoking mics like some Newports. Feeling blessed to be with Mark Rebier in New York. Got the view of the Brooklyn Bridge. Rocking the adults and kids. Speaking on reality and breaking down the way we live. Smile so massive it be shining like the solar. But my bars, they be colder than the polar. Let's go.
Damn, colder than the polar ice cap.
Hey.
No cap. I do this shit like hats. Wearing it up on the top of my head. You're dead cause I punch you in the motherfucking face, bitch. I said you're down on the floor, dead forever deceased. You in obituary, New York Times, it's on the streets. Everybody knows that you're dead because I killed you. Harry Mack, bitch, now I feel you.
Killed you. Bitch, I killed you. Laid you in a puddle of blood and mildew. Nothing but mold surrounding your dead corpse. Yeah. Hey, yo, we burn so hot we might scorch. Hold up. Yeah. Hey, yo, we burning like the magma. You never thought the Mac would body bag ya. They like normally when he's rapping, yo, he's all about peace. But now he's rhyming about leaving motherfuckers deceased. Let's go.
It makes me happy. Death makes me happy. Fuck y'all, death makes me happy.
Yeah.
Kill him on the floor. Yeah. Big Satan shit, reaching from the heavens with the lightning grip. I said I'm coming at your face and your body and your society, spreading that evil, bitch. I said, evil, 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 we came to deceive you. 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 Evil, evil, we ready to bleed you. Evil, 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 what?
Kind of stupid. Have you tried to do the cryostasis catalyst yet?
Let's get him.
You don't actually progress it by getting kills with the pistol. You're supposed to have it equipped and use an energy weapon.
Down the street with that motherfucking ass.
What?
Skipping down the street with
An energy weapon? So like, I'm using my salvager salvo, right?
Yeah, skipping down the street with the goddamn ass.
Yeah, but on the flip side, I don't have to try to get kills with a sidearm now for the catalyst. So, I guess it's not that bad.
Yeah, feeling that.
Is there a max amount of charged with light you can have?
2, but there are mods to increase it.
Let's get it, let's get it. Woo! Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Internet, welcome. Happy Sunday. I hope you're doing well. You know, I'm here hanging out with Harry Mack, one of the greatest freestylers on the face of the planet.
We here.
We out here. Fully, completely, and entirely.
Dude, this is legendary for me. I just have to let you know, man.
Hey, thanks,
I can't
man.
believe I'm on this couch right now, man.
Dude.
I'm watching this couch. Just
You're looking
dreaming.
good on that couch, man. Look at you. Look at you on that couch.
Thank you.
Looking good.
Hey, man.
Spitting flames as usual.
Thank you,
I
sir.
mean, it's insane. Your ability is just, it's unbelievable.
Dude, I feel the same way about you. You are fucking amazing, man.
Thanks, dude.
Huge
Thank
fan.
you.
Huge, huge, huge fan.
I really appreciate that, man. If you guys have not, by chance, heard Harry Mack, you better get hip to it. The dude is out in public, also on Omegle, just taking random words and topics and immediately incorporating them into logical, sensical flows. Not something I've ever been able to do, as every one of you well knows. You know, I just fucking go. Whatever the fuck happens. I'm not good at threading together logically these thoughts, but Harry is just, dude, it's insane. It's
Dude,
like alchemy.
Thank you, man. And it's beautiful what you do, bro. I'm so glad that we're in the same space because I can't do what you do. You know what I mean? So I appreciate the love, man. But the way that you
Peanut
go
butter
off,
and jelly.
come on.
We're complimenting each other.
It's a classic.
Hey. All right, let's do that thing, whatever the fuck I was doing there.
Yeah,
Let's see what's going on.
Let's get it.
Also, if you're new to the stream, if you happen to just be tuning in for whatever reason, welcome. Very happy to have you. I'm Mark Rubier, and this is Harry Mack, and we just, every Sunday I do some variation on this, but the base of it is we're just making shit up from scratch. There's no plan, no set list, nothing pre-written, pre-composed. Making shit up from scratch. So I hope you enjoy.
Yes, yes. Yeah. Make it up from scratch. We gonna make it up from scratch. Come on. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go to the
We
helm
gonna
after
make it
this.
up
I'll
from
be able to
scratch.
try for another
We gonna make
resilience
it up from
piece.
scratch. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, so this the vibe you gotta catch. Hold up, so we gon' make it up.
Yeah, I got
scratch.
like 9
Yeah,
Umbral
so this the vibe
engrams.
you gotta catch. Hey, cracking out the egg, we about
Be
to hatch. Hold
disappointed,
up,
but
come on, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, a 1, 2, baby. A 1, 2, baby. We send it through, baby. We send it through, baby. Yeah, a 1, 2, baby. Yeah. Follow my mind wherever it took me. We cooking from scratch like your grandmother's cookies. Ain't another rapper testing me. Yeah, I bless some seeds with the recipe. Make it from scratch, flowing off the head. Add some powdered sugar, then we add the eggs. Hold up, we about to get this batch coming out proper. Mark Rebier, the live showstopper. Microphone rocker, it stays up in my grip. I'm at the peak of Everest, I take you to the tip. Cooking this from scratch, we ain't following no lead. Over instrumentals, I cry, sweat, and bleed. Give my all. I'm standing up tall, came to ball. I leave them all appalled. I'm disgusting whenever I'm busting. Better trust them the way we coming through. We got the industry adjusting. It's nothing. I said I'm banging like some goddamn percussion. I hit you hard, I'm about to cause me a concussion. Hey yo, y'all know when I grip the mic, I just spit my life. We out here living right in New York, west to the east coast. Bi-coastal when I kick these beast flows. Yeah, and we came here to spew flames on the red couch in the tan shirt from Wu-Tang. Check the way we improvising, shining just like the morning sun at the horizon. Yeah, we got the keys coming in. My skill, the reason I win. Back to hit you, painting a picture. Vivid scriptures off the tip. Became to rip these bars for all the people watching. Use your caution, man. Be bossing. I be doing this shit too often. I got the rhythm locked. I'm ready for whatever's clever. I told my people I'd be masterful like Master Shredder. I'm coming out the sewer like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Tell me how you doing. Top position, what we pursuing. Y'all know they go mad, kid. We coming in with machine gun ad-libs. Yeah, just to show you that it's real. H-Mac with the vocals that they kill.
Killing, really, killing. I hit you with this goddamn feeling. I hit you from the top to the bottom. From the top, you a cop. No, you're not. I don't see the badge, bitch. Get off. I said,
I don't know.
Blue lives matter. Fuck that. I'm talking about, bitch. Take off your hat. Lay it on down. Political shit. I'm getting political. No, I'm not. Yo, I said, here we go. I said,
If
you want to get down, you gotta come out. Gotta come out to the house. If you want to get down, baby,
it's the worst.
Gotta reach all around town.
Wow, and that Kelos SMG was subsistence surrounded.
Yeah, that game was hot garbage. That was the worst game I've
Got
played in
another.
recent memory.
Meh. Ignition.
Like Slither IO is a better game than that. It was good fun. Like it was a funny thing to go through, but the game was trash. I think we had a good time like fucking around in it, but.
Hello.
Lights. Dreams.
Yeah, I said we moving through the city late at night, see the light shine. People in the apartments write rhymes, spark incense, people on the grind. Yeah, looking for the truth that they want to find. They out there seeking it, moving through the city metropolis. Traffic late in the AM, no stopping this. We small hours of the morning, venue still body rocking while the MCs are performing. People abound, the vibes surround. We